Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was doing in Nashville, Tennessee, and in today's episode, we're going to be descending into the depths of the Underworld, not the Netherworld, but the Underworld, the below the ground that we have here on the Hermitcraft server. And the reason that I chose to go mining in this particular episode is, for one thing, I'm out of diamonds and I need to buy more cool mending stuff from the bookstore. Two, there's actually a cool new game from somebody I kind of know, a Twitter acquaintance. I've been keeping up with his work for a little while. His name is Quinn Murphy, and he's on Twitter as @QH_Murphy. And he just launched a brand new game called Underworld. And is this the way I want to go? I think it is. I'm kind of trying to find my own little mine here. Anyway, and in his game Underworld, you basically, it's kind of like a roguelike role-playing game story. Oh, this is bad. I should light this up. Where basically your character, you take turns as a group of like 3 to 6 people playing as a character who's exploring this underworld where things are changing. And unlike some dungeon crawlery role-playing games or whatever, the way Underworld is set up, each level of the dungeon you descend, or underworld that you descend down deeper into, has a different theme, and then you run into different encounter kind of things. Like, so instead of just walking through all the endless pathways for hours, the game focuses on 2 or 3 meetings, I guess just normally 1 or 2, but just meetings in the different areas of the underworld. And those meetings are set up with different players in the game, taking turns being the denizens who are the actors in the meetings. And this got me thinking a lot when I was reading through the rules of this the other day about how I play Duplos with my daughter. And I actually ended up taking a lot of the kind of suggestions about how to be a good denizen or an interesting denizen. Do I want to go down here? Where does this go? Well, this is a very exciting part of the mine shaft. Underworld has got me thinking a lot about how to interact with players in other games. Specifically, how I interact with my daughter when we're playing toys together, like Duplos. Like, we used to just kind of build trains and different types of tracks and see how they'd loop around. But all the Underworld guidebook advice about, like, figuring out motivations for different characters and stuff got me thinking, like, okay, well, we've got a bunch of Duplo animals and Duplo people. Why don't we create different situations that they could have, problems they're trying to solve in and stuff like that? And it's interesting because, like, Duplo characters are really, really just basic toys. They're just like, little, whoa, whole nother room here. They're just like little plastic figurines, kind of like Legos, but for toddlers. So they don't really have a full range of emotions. Their faces don't change. Nothing. You can't change their clothes or anything like you can with Legos, where you can swap out a shirt or a hat, because they don't want toddlers choking on that stuff. So it's a pretty limited palette, And then we've got a bunch of little animal figurines as well, and so that's kind of neat. So I started thinking, like, okay, well, instead of just saying, like, we're going to build a train track and then put things on the train, it's like, okay, why don't we just build a few houses? Normally we'd only build one house, but I thought, like, well, if we had more than one house, then we could, like, when I would build a house with her, I could say, okay, what kind of house is this? What, how big should it be? And then who should live there? And then, she'd pick, like, oh, the fox should live there, or the goat, or the person, or the doctor should live there. And so then once we had, like, 2 or 3 little houses where people could live, it's like, okay, well, so should anybody go visit anyone else? Or, like, I built a little delivery truck and I said, should the daddy bear buy the baby bear a present? And she's like, oh, she loves that idea. Yeah, the daddy bear should buy the baby bear a present. But, like, okay, well, what should the present be? And so then we put some gray blocks in a little delivery truck, and it's like, well, the present is rocks. Then the baby bear jumps on the rocks, and she basically just bounces the figurine up and down on the blocks for a while, and it's ecstatic. Duplos are not cheap. I'm not saying you need to have, like, every animal Duplo to play with them properly. But even if you do have every animal Duplo, it's really easy as a parent to not really push yourself to be in this creative or imaginative mindset. You just say, okay, let's build the same house we built last time. Let's, you do whatever you want. I'm going to be on my phone. But, like, trying to engage with a child like you were running a Dungeons and Dragons game, like, it's probably not the best place for me to jump down there. Is this the lava cave I've been hanging out in? I have no idea where I am. So a lot of this is partially lit, and I don't think I'm the one that partially lit it, but I don't know who did. And it's not been really mined out at all, or even sufficiently lit to consider it, like, safe. Man, look at that up there. That's literally deliberately unsafe. Maybe not deliberately, but it is literally unsafe. This is where creatures spawn. So, I don't know. I really appreciated the way that the rules of Underworld got me thinking about how I play other games. And I haven't even gotten to play Underworld yet. I was just reading the instructions. My friends and I aren't going to play it until, like, probably next Friday, if everything works out. But can't promise anything there. So I don't have a full review of Underworld yet. But I can say that it's an interesting game that really got me thinking. And, you know, it's funny because toddlers can surprise you just as much as any other D&D group or whatever. One of the things that we had is a little kettle, like a camping tea kettle thing that you can put on the Duplo campfire. And it's going to make it sound like we have way too many Duplo pieces, which maybe we do. I don't know. Basically, every time a birthday or Christmas or something came up, I'd say, oh, get another Duplo set, because at least it all works together. And then, you know, it's not something she can get tired of immediately. You know, there's a lot of options. Man, there's so much iron ore here. This is the best mine ever. I'm really hoping somebody's not going to be mad when they come in here and find out that I've mined all this stuff. But, like, they really didn't put up a sign, and they didn't even light it sufficiently to make it safe. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody just wandered through here haphazardly. Look at that. That's not safe. Let me go light this up, if I can get up there without being blown up by a creeper. Gee, this is like creeper territory like crazy. This is not... Nobody would want to live in here. Not that caves should be where people live. I mean, but still. Whoa, this is a big cave, though. And this part's not lit up, so it's not... Whoa, look at these ores, or like veins of... What do you call it? Coal. Really wish I had my bow and arrow. Why don't I have my bow and arrow out? There we go. There we go. That's going to be much more helpful. Okay. 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 So that worked out all right. Okay. Okay. I gotta say, this is a pretty impressive... Whoa. Goodbye, skeleton. Or zombie, whatever you are. Ooh, that one has flash pants. I want those. Can I have your pants? Dang it. I guess I needed, like, a looting sword. Oh, hey, another skeleton. Man, everybody's hanging out back there. It's like the cool kids club. Where's your head? Is it on fire? No, it's just gone. Okay. So, let's jump in, swords blazing. Man, I gotta say, I love the cave networks in Minecraft. I never get tired of exploring them. Wow, there's squid ink in here. Apparently this place connects to the sea somehow, or... Whoa, is big enough that there'd be actual... Hey, don't do that. There's enough stuff in here that there'd actually be squids in the water. Maybe this connects to the ocean somehow. Have I made my way back to the sea after all these years? Let's go find out. Well, I made my way into a dark area that can probably be full of creepers. Well, there's Mesa clay up there. What is that noise? I just heard a creaky noise I do not like. Whoa. I've gone from being all the way down at the lava level, all the way up to the Mesa level. And to the skeletal level. Hey, enjoy your ladders, wall. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat real quick so we can replenish some of our health. Oh man, I wonder if this cave could become a new cool horse highway. That's kind of, I mean, technically I'm exploring because I want to get diamonds. But if I kind of find a cool place to put horses, you know, then that's good too. Hello, whoa. One of you has a flame bow. And I'm guessing it's that one. Okay. Let's grab some of this as well, because we can always use more iron. So anyway, as I was saying, one of the ways that my daughter surprised me was that we have this little kettle, like a tea kettle that you'd put on a fire, made out of Duplo, and you know, one of the toy Duplo animals or whatever was hungry and thirsty, and so she gave the animal some Duplo apples, and then she brought the little kettle over and let him drink out of it, and so then another Duplo animal decided it was hungry or thirsty, and oh, where are we? There is another cool cave over here. I'm never going to finish my story because I'm so excited about this cool cave, but okay. Let's go ahead and quickly switch to cave mode. So, you're a skeleton. You're going to die. Again. Okay. So, quickly lighten up this part of the cave, because the other part went back toward the sun, so I'm not as worried about stuff spawning and then getting me from here. And then this goes all the way back down. Like so. Okay, wow. Okay. So I lit up down there. Nothing too extravagant. Now I'm going to come light this way. And so this cave cuts right through that mesa there toward whatever mesa this is. I should probably find out what mesa this is. And maybe build something like a ladder to climb up it. Because that would be cool, you know, for people in the future who might have similar needs to my own. Although it's not like the horse could use the ladder, but whatever. So if we climb up this mesa, where are we? Is this one of the interstitial mesas? We're in this kind of like... Okay, so that cave sweeps through there. So, if I could find another cave that swept inside of here through this mesa, I could go... That's the white... go to the white plateau. Okay. That's really interesting. So let's come back down here real quick. Do we see any caves that meet those parameters? Oh, I see a cave. Okay. We're probably going to want to make some more real quick torches. So, anyway. Whoa, whoa, zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie. Ooh, okay. So we took care of that zombie. Creeper, spider. Let's get the creeper first, because he's the bigger threat of the two. The spider might not even... Oh, and this of the three. Skeleton's like, hey, why didn't you count me, man? I'm a living creature. Anybody else over there have an additional arrow? For free! Okay, so that part descends. But this part, though... This part connects to over here. Is that another cave there? Is that... Okay, so in the very least, we could build a ramp up here that would lead to the White Plateau. But at most, we can find a cave-in network that then... Okay, so this is going to connect back the way we came, but that's fine. We need to just kind of close that out to make sure nothing spawns behind us. Whereas this might continue going underneath stuff. Here you go, creeper. And then does this come out? Okay, that's creeper and zombie. Creeper, zombie, additional zombie, additional zombie? How many additional zombies do we need? Whoa, big cave up here, though. So there could be a lot of stuff. Whoa, that goes on a ways. It goes on a ways outside. Whoa, and... Whoa, what is this? It's like a huge mesa cave. Is this somebody's... No, if this was somebody's base, there's no way it wouldn't be lit up. And it connects back there. Okay, this horse network might be about to get crazy. We're going to have so many cool ways to get around with our horses. And let's light more of this up. So this brings us out here. There's even an opposite cave right there. And there's a bridge. Okay, this is really good. We can actually do a lot with all of this. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back inside. I kind of want to chop down this tree so I don't run out of logs while I'm underground. Thank you, tree, for your generous donation. And that'll let us light that up a little bit better. So now that we know that that goes all the way out there, we don't really have to light this up, but it's just good to be thorough. Okay. Oh, we're not going to be able to... We're going to have a hard time getting back to where we were. Another cave. Well, we got to figure out where this one goes. Presumably it's the same place, though. Maybe not, though. This one's cutting around this way. Well, no, maybe it is the same place. Yeah, that's the same thing down there. Wait. So then this would go... Why am I not lighting torches? Dang it, torches. Okay. This is super exciting for me. Because I've been trying to find better ways to get around the plateaus with horses, and from where I'm at, it's a little rough. But this is going to just kind of ease all of that up a lot. Plus, having these caves lit up means less creatures can come out and kill people and hurt folks and stuff like that. It's so weird, plants underground and... Okay, wait. No, I backtracked now. I need to go this way and then over. Okay, so now I'm running around in the middle of the nighttime, outdoors. There's a creeper. There's a million more creepers. Kind of immediately regretting this decision. Why am I not running? Not going as quickly as I'd like. Nowhere near my house, nowhere near shelter. There's a zombie who wants me dead. Hello, a zombie. You can't have me dead. That's against the rules. Okay. Mad dash to freedom. If I can just get over here to my horseway trail, it's pretty safe inside of here, and I can take it back down to get back underground. Although, what I'll probably want to do is drop off this gold and iron and coal and stuff in my house. And kill this zombie. Not doing a good job of that part. There we go. Okay. Wow, I've lit up a lot of this from when I started. That was a pleasant surprise. I thought this was going to be just an episode where I was out downstairs looking for diamonds, trying to find more iron and redstone and lapis. And you know what? I found some lapis. I found some iron. Iron's the biggest thing at this point that I really absolutely do need day to day, so I can build cool stuff for all my projects. So that was exciting to get plenty of that. But this little path here, see, there's where the White Plateau is. So having a path that leads down and around and over through here, that's going to be pretty cool. And it's going to make us less dependent on the crazy bridges. Because the crazy bridges are great, but, like, you have to run through town. And that's not always convenient for people. This is going to be really cool. I'm excited about that. But one last story. I kept trying to start it, but every time I tried, something would come up. So there's a little kettle, like a Duplo kettle, and Corinne was pretending that there was water in it and feeding her different animals and giving them the water because they were thirsty. And then one of them, gets it, and it's like, oh no, it's empty now. And I say, okay, Corinne, can you go refill it? And I thought she was going to refill it with the area that we'd been using as water for her rescue boat Legos or whatever. And instead, she runs over to her doll toys and puts it in the doll's potty, and then flushes, which makes a pouring water noise. And goes, I filled it up in the potty. And I'm just like, well, okay, that works, And of course she did that like 10 more times. Just like any Dungeons & Dragons player. If they do something really hilarious one time, they're going to do it again and again and again if you let them. But of course I let her because she's cute and she's little. But anyway, even though this was a little bit of a rambling exploration, a rambling explanation, I want to encourage you guys to check out games that you wouldn't normally check out, because they might give you viewpoints you wouldn't always have normally. I love playing Minecraft. I play it all the time, but I try to find new things and new genres where and when I can, because I don't know what I'm going to need to know next, and it's good to kind of maybe be ready. There's not a strong moral to this. That's okay. This is just me playing a game with you. Hope you enjoy it. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.